Hey, you know what? I wonder if I can do this. I can't do that yet. I forgot to put my tip jar out there. But you know what? We'll throw it in there later. You guys okay with that? Sing with me! Been trying to write the perfect song. You know the one that's gonna make the world go round. We're bringing brothers and sisters together. You know, just trying to make it better. Everybody say hey. Everybody say hey. Everybody say hey. Everybody say hey. Can't seem to find the right thing to sing about. And I'm still looking for that one thing to shout about. Maybe just getting people to sing together just might bring us out of this stormy weather. Everybody say hey, hey. Everybody say hey, hey. Everybody say hey. Everybody say hey. Looking for that smart part, can't seem to find it. So I guess I'm just gonna play. And everybody say hey, hey. So I just chose to write a song about nothing. Cause it just might end up being something. We're making friends everywhere we go. Come on everybody and be part of the show. Everybody say hey, hey. Everybody say hey. Everybody say hey. Everybody say hey. Everybody say hey, hey. Say hey, hey. Everybody say hey. Everybody say hey. Hey. The rough start, but you know what? It's only Tuesday. What do you guys think? I hope you all brought your stuff with you. Remember BYOB, so you better be having something to drink. I have my old faithful water right here. Watch this. Sláinte. And then I may have snuck in a little bit of this right here to help my vocals out tonight. Anyway, my name's Patrick. Welcome to Patrick's Corner. We're sitting around the kitchen table tonight. I hope you all are holding up. I have the big words right there on my screen. I wrote so I could talk about it. This sucks, but it's what we have. Keep practicing social distance and until people say do whatever, and then do whatever you want, I guess. But we're all in this together. We're going to make it through it. Check out your local musicians going virtual like I am doing right now. Check out your local ones and your most favorites and your friends, and make sure you stop in and say hi to them while they're playing their guts out for you. Also, I want to add in local businesses. Try to help them out if you can. Do some carry out. I see some breweries are out there. You're doing growler or fill-ups and stuff like that. So if you're inclined to have a beverage or two every now and then, make sure you stop in and check your breweries out and get it to go, I guess, man. Just like going to a liquor store, I reckon. Make sure you check out the High and Rain webpage. And Les penned me a nice love song. So I've got some music to go with that. We'll probably Going to try to get together here not before too long and get some practice going. So when it's finally time to jump out in the world, we jump out in the world and we know what we're doing. That's a little bit different than normal, but you know what I mean. I love Miller. He's good. He really penned some good words this time. And also we have a traditional song. So we got 2 songs in the works. So we'll hope to play those on our first show out. And we always play a couple staple songs to get the ball rolling for the night. Thanks for listening to me jabberbox. I will put my tip jar info out there. I don't know why I forgot that. You know what? On my very first, look at this. On my very first page, what does that say right down there? It's backwards. It says tip jar. So I forgot to do that. But anyway, I got this standing up tonight because I have some songs I've not done ever. And I don't know the words. I'll never know all the words to every song. So, and I'm probably not even going to learn them. But I have them right there and I'll sing them for you when the song comes up. Anyway, let's go to New York City. Always wanted to go to New York City and stand on the street corner and play my guitar, where the girls are so pretty, you know, maybe become a star. Yep. Always wanted to go to San Francisco and stand on a street corner and play this guitar, looking for that something special, you know, yep, maybe become a star. Always wanted that big stage with lights all in my eyes to see all your faces lighting up the night in New York City. Or maybe just be a solo show, singing songs about life and what I know. Mike used to do this part with words that are true to life, making all the boys crazy and the women cry. Always I wanted that big stage with lights all in my eyes to see all your faces lighting up the night in New York City. To the middle now. To know if my name would wash away, or if I made the radio. Hey, I may never see NYC or San Francisco, and I probably don't even need to go anyway. Cause you see, I've got to go a few places, and I've got to play lots of great shows. Let's go around the world. Montana, Mississippi, Minnesota, PA, Inverness, Glasgow, and Galway. Yes, I did. Always I wanted that big stage with lights all in my eyes to see all your faces lighting up the night in New York City. Always wanted to go to New York City and stand on a street corner and play my guitar. And always wanted to go to New York City, you know, maybe become a star. In New York City, yes, in New York City, right in New York City, up in New York City. Yes, in New York City. I wrote that because a lot of aspiring musicians, they go to New York City and San Francisco. They hit both sides of the country and see what they can do. You all know that I have 8 little grandkids. Actually, they're not little, too little anymore. But anyway, let's go chase this little Lulu around. Help me sing it now. Gotta watch my speed. Lulu's too, she's got eyes of blue and she loves to play outside. She runs all around and up and down, that's Lulu Clementine. I love her bob hair and her little nose, and that little girl wears the coolest clothes. She's Lulu Clementine. Help me out now. Lulu Clementine. She's my girl, she's my Lulu Clementine. She's Lulu Clementine. She's my world, she's my Lulu Clementine. Let's go run around the yard a little bit. Well, she's got a little kitty and she named her Kit Kat, but she bit off her nose and we don't know where it's at. That's Lulu Clementine. Her mommy and daddy love her so, but her big brothers won't let her go. She's Lulu Clementine. Help me out. Lulu Clementine. She's my girl, she's my Lulu Clementine. She's Lulu Clementine. She's my world, she's my Lulu Clementine. Well, she's my girl and I'm on top of the world and she makes everything alright. She's Lulu Clementine. Well, she's my girl and I'm on top of the world and she makes everything just fine. Lulu Clementine. Clementine. Ow, right in the kisser. I'm tired of chasing that little thing around town. She just runs all around everywhere. That's Lulu. Abby helped me write that song. My daughter Abby did. I said, Abby, what does Lulu do? She goes, well, Dad, she goes outside and runs all around. I thought I'd throw that in there. And she did have a little kitty cat, and she bit off her nose, and we don't know where it's at. Anyway, see that? I hope you all brought yourself a drink. Sláinte. I got to make it through this set, so actually, I'm not even going to tell you what's in there. Here's one from Highland Rain. Help me out now. To inform you of one beauty, though I'd ask you of a favor, not to seek her for a while. Oh, I own she is a creature of character and feature. No words could paint a picture of the queen of all Argyle. And if you could have seen her there, for if you had just been there, Swan was in her movement, and the morning in her smile, all the roses in the garden. Heard thou and ask for pardon, for not one can match beauty of the queen of all Argyle. I pass with light intention to a part of our dear country, known for beauty and for style, in a place of noble things, of scholars and great drinkers, but above them all for splendor, show the Queen of Argyle. And if you could have seen her there, boys, if you had just been there, Swan was in her movement, and the morning in her smile, all the roses in the garden. Her bow and ask for pardon, for not one can match beauty of the Queen of Argyle. My intention's not to grieve you, nor indeed would I deceive you. So I'll see you in a while if I must find some way to gain her. Court her and to tame her, for I fear my heart's in danger from the Queen of Argyle. And if you could have seen her there, boys, if you had just been there, Swan was in her movement, and the morning in her smile, all the roses in the garden. Her bow and ask for pardon, for not one can match beauty of the Queen of Argyle. And if you could have seen her there, boys, if you had just been there, the Swan was in her movement, and the morning in her smile, all the roses in the garden. Her bow and ask for pardon, for not one can match beauty of the Queen of Argyle. And if you could have seen her there, boys, if you had just been there, the Swan was in her movement, and the morning in her smile, all the roses in the garden. Her bow and ask for pardon, for not one can match beauty of the Queen of Argyle. Thanks, everybody. Queen of Argyle right there. I'll probably do some Highland Range stuff as much as I can to keep the band thing going and alive, and while we're going through this stay-at-home order and stuff. And you know what I see right here? Let's try this right here. Ha ha. How about that? Just scroll back through all the comments right there. I had it copied, I just forgot to put it in. You know what I mean? Here's one that I had some shows at Nine Irish Brothers downtown, and there was a server runner, I guess you would call him, and they called him Big D, and I played a show or two, and he came up to after one show, "Hey man, you know Fisherman's Blues?" And I said, "Well, no, I don't know that one." "Who's that by?" He goes, "By the Water Boys." I ask a lot of these bands around here if they know the Fisherman's Blues, and they know it. They don't. Nobody plays it. So I learned it, and I played it the next time I was there, and he just came up to me and he said, "Thanks, man," and that's all we really need is a thanks, you know. So help me out. There's woo-hoo-hooing going on in this song. I wish I was a fisherman tumbling on the sea, far away from dry land and its bitter memory, casting out my sweet line with abandonment and love. No ceiling bearing down on me, say the starry skies above, with light in my head and you in my arms. Woo! One on that one. I wish I was a brakeman on a hurtling fever train, crashing headlong into the heartland like a cannon in the rain, with the beating of the sleepers and the burning of the coal, counting the towns flashing by in a night that's full of soul, with light in my head and you in my arms. Woo! Go through the middle here. Tomorrow I will be loosened from the bonds that hold me fast, and the chains hung around me will fall away at last. And on that fine and fateful day I will take thee in my hand, and I will ride on the train, and I'll be the fisherman, with light in my hand and you in my arms. That's what we've been looking for. With light in my hand and you in my arms. With light in my hand and you in my arms. With light in my head and you in my arms. That's a little song from the Waterboys. I think that's 70 something. I should write down the year all these things were written, or at least introduced to the world, put on a CD or something like that. These next two songs I've not done ever. I worked on them, and then I didn't work on them, and then I worked on them some more, and couple songs by Flogging Molly. Let's see if we can get through them. Must it take a life for hateful eyes to glisten once again? 500 years like Allen Knight have flown us all to hell. But the Savior rests while on his cross we die, forgotten freedom's learned, as the shepherd led his lambs astray to the bigot and the gun. Must it take a life for hateful eyes to glisten once again? 'Cause we find ourselves in the same old mess, singing drunken lullabies. Wow! I watch and stare as Rosalind's eyes turn a darker shade of red, and the bullets with the sniper line in their bloody gutless cells. The star bomb from long ago through these bars man-made steel. Great or little thing we fought, near the conscience left to kill. Must it take a life for hateful eyes to glisten once again? 'Cause we find ourselves in the same old mess, singing drunken lullabies. Maybe it's the way you were taught, maybe it's the way we fought, but a smile never grins without tears to begin, for each kiss is a cry we all lost. Woo! there's nothing left to gain. For the banshee that strode the grave, 'cause we find ourselves in the same old mess, singing drunken lullabies. Here we go. Sit and dwell on faces past, like memories seem to fade. No color left but black and white, and soon we'll all turn gray. But the shadows rise to walk again with lessons truly learned. When the blossoms, flowers in each our hearts shall be one newfound flame. There's a take a life for hateful lies to glisten once again. 'Cause we find ourselves in the same old nest, singing drunken lullabies. But we take a life for hateful lies to glisten once again. 'Cause we find ourselves in the same old nest, singing drunken lullabies. 'Cause we find ourselves in the same old nest, singing drunken lullabies. Now I'll bring that song back in about 3 weeks, and you tonight you'll love it. You'll just love it. I know you'll love it. Everybody got that? Actually, this song fits today's day and age. You know what I mean? Sing with me. Eddie Van Halen taught me this part. If I ever leave this world alive, I'll thank you for all the things you did in my life. If I ever leave this world alive, I'll come back down and sit beside your feet tonight. Wherever I am, you'll always be more than just a memory. If I ever leave this world alive, if I ever leave this world alive, I'll take on all the sadness that I left behind. If I ever leave this world alive, the madness that you feel will soon subside. So in a word, don't you shed a tear, and I'll be here when it all gets weird. If I ever leave this world alive, a little bit of lead. Come on, Eddie. So when in doubt, just call my name just before you go insane. If I ever leave this world, hey, I may never leave this world, but if I ever leave this world alive, she says I'm okay, and I'm alright, though you have gone from my life. You said it would, now everything should be alright. She said I'm okay, and I'm alright, though you have gone from my life. You said it would, now everything should be alright. Eddie. A Flogging Molly song. I like that one. I hope you all, before you go to bed tonight, just go out the front door and go, if I ever! Can you do that? Anyway, we'll slow it down a little bit. I gotta get a drink of water. Hey, I hope you guys BYOB'd. I brought mine. Sláinte. Everybody just have one. Here's one I had to learn way up here. The key of C. Here's an old Celtic tune. And the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to poor wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? I'll build my love a bower by yon cool crystal fountain, and round it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to poor wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. I will range through the wilds and the deep glens say dreary, and return with their spoils by the bower of Mayberry. Will ye go, lassie, go? Come on, sing. And we'll all go together to poor wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? If my true love she'll not come, then I'll surely find another to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? Sing it. And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to poor wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? Will ye go, lassie, go? Will ye go, lassie, go? Wild Mountain Thyme. Holy moly. What a good song. I know it's some favorites out there. Here's one. This song, I don't even know who wrote it. I have to research all that, but I'm stealing my take of this song from Christy Moore's take of this song. And let me get a little something in my throat here so I can sing this thing. And we're doing pretty good on time. Here's my take on a Celtic love song, Black is the Color. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like roses so fair. The sweetest smile and the gentlest hands. I love the ground whereon she stands. I love my love, and well she knows. I love the ground whereon she goes. I wish the day would sooner come when she and I would be as one. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like roses so fair. The sweetest smile and the gentlest hands. I love the ground whereon she stands. I go to Clyde and mourn and weep, for satisfied I'll never be. I write her a letter, a few short lines. I suffered death 1,000 times. And black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like her roses so fair. The sweetest smile and the gentlest hand. I love the ground whereon she stands. Sing with me now, come on. For black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like roses so fair. The sweetest smile and the gentlest hands. I love the ground whereon she stands. For black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like roses so fair. The sweetest smile and the gentlest hands. I love the ground whereon she stands. I love the ground whereon she stands. I love the ground whereon she stands. Black is the color. Good old Celtic song. Christy Moore. That man made me cry when I first heard him do that. Do a little switch on the guitars at the moment. You guys doing okay out there tonight? Don't forget, if you BYOB, you're allowed to drink wherever you're at. We're sitting around the kitchen table. It's just fine. I used to drink MGD, my very first, when I was drinking thing. And then I joined a band called Red Sky, and the guitar player turned me on to Budweiser, and I drank Budweiser forever. And then I had some guy take me to Scotland, or I joined a band. I went to Scotland, and next thing I knew, I'm drinking Guinness. Anyway, this next part of the show is about a good friend of ours. The band met Marjorie Preston on our first tour in 2008. Then she simply became known to everybody as just Maggie. She's knowledgeable, she was witty, humorous, charming. She loved her job. But if we had to be back at the bus or get off the bus or go shopping, we better go do all that. Just that's kind of funny. We had better do it, you know what I mean? How can we all just not love her? And we're riding around the bus, and I'm looking up at the hills and stuff like that, and she's talking all of her knowledgeable things about the country and everything. And I just looked over at Miller, and I said, hey, man, well, how am I going to tell the story? He goes, just write a song. So I did. We'll get to that in just a second. She was our tour guide in 2008, 2012, 2014, okay? And in 2016 was her retirement tour, which made us sad, but we had another tour with her. It was always great. She always kept track of her boys. In 2010, when we took our trip to Ireland, she brought Ralph over to Monroe's in Galway, Monroe's Pub in Galway, and then they went over to Courtney's Pub in Killarney in Ireland, and I got to play her song for there at Courtney's Pub. So I dedicate this next song to Maggie. Maggie's song. Flowing through the lowlands. Then the highlands come up. Marjorie Preston, our dear Maggie. We love you, babe. Well, what time is it? 7:46. Woo! Hey, you guys, give yourself a round of applause. You know, I always tell all of our audiences where we go, it's okay to clap for yourself. So clap for yourself. I could see the scrolling through the screen up there. You guys were singing along, listening. I appreciate it. I did put my tip jar thing out there in the comments somewhere. Next week, I'll try to remember, put it in the right spot. Anyway, tip if you're so inclined. I appreciate you guys stopping by Patrick's Corner and sitting at my kitchen table with me tonight. I love you all. Until next Tuesday. We'll see you later.